Okay, so to set up the surface planer, first of all you need to set your guard. So this is the adjustment knob down below where I just turned. You can lift it up and down, slide it in and out to set your height. To set the depth of cut, you've got to loosen an adjustment lever of the infeed table. So loosen it off with that knob, and then the handle is what adjusts the height, and then the on and off buttons are located up there. So when you go to select the face that you're going to cut on the surface planer, you want to select the cup or boat side. So you can see in this picture that the left-hand side of the wood has a definite curve to it. So that's the side I want to put face down when I make my first cut. You want that face so that the ends of the board are touching and not the middle. So I'll set my guard height. I'll push it all the way in. I'll turn the surface planer on, and then I'm pushing my wood over. Now you notice I'm walking my hands across the cutter blade, and I'll do that when I'm cutting the face and when I'm also cutting the edge. So once I'm happy with the amount of timber I've taken off that, I'm going to then sight down on the face that I've just cut, the same as what we did at the front, looking for the edge now that has the curve. So in this case, it's the right hand side. So that's the side that I'm going to place face down when I go to cut my edge. The face that I just cut will be placed towards the fence of the surface planer to make sure that my face and my edge are 90 degrees to each other. So I'll reset my guard, dropping it down, making sure the cutter's stopped. I'll push it up to where my wood is, turn the cutter on, and then I'll pushing more force towards the fence than down. I want to make sure that my piece of wood doesn't come off this fence, and you notice I'm walking my hands over the cutter. I'm not letting my hands just ride the piece of wood over the cutter. I'm walking them over so that there's much less reduced risk. If something did happen, my hand is never in a position where it can come into contact with the cutter. Made enough passes and the surfaces of the face and the edge are of reasonable quality. You need to mark these two faces so you don't get confused later when you go to thicknesses. So I just use a cursing F that goes to the face edge, and then on the face edge I'll mark a couple of lines to make it kind of like an arrow shape. So that when I go to use the thicknesser, I know which faces are my square reference surfaces.